Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Nikon Z6 is a versatile mirrorless camera that offers a range of video settings to provide for different shooting scenarios. In this video, I'm gonna guide you step by step to how to set proper settings, video settings on your camera to optimize your video recording experience. The first step is to set your camera to manual mode. Then you have to decide on your frame per second or FPS and aperture. The law of setting a shutter speed when shooting video is usually referred to as 180-degree shutter rule, and it states that your shutter speed must be roughly double your frame per second or FPS, meaning that if you're shooting 24 frames per second, your shutter speed should be 1/48 of a second. If you're shooting 30 frames per second, then your shutter speed must be 1/60th of a second, and this allows you to capture a natural motion blur in your footage. Without any further ado, let me walk you through Nikon Z6 menu and show you how to set the proper setting for your videography. Let's dive into it. Go to Video Recording menu. Go to Destination. Nikon Z6 has two card slots, one for CF Express and one for SD card. I highly recommend you select CF Express over SD card. CF Express cards are generally faster than SD cards and are better suited for high-resolution photos and videos. Video file type. For video file types, we have a few options. First one is NRAW 12-bit NEV. You can choose between SDR and NLOG. SDR stands for Standard Dynamic Range, a term used in video production to describe the traditional range of brightness and color that most display and content have been designed to handle. It is the baseline standard for video and image rendering, in contrast to HDR High Dynamic Range, which offers a wider range of brightness and color. NLOG offers a flat color profile that preserves dynamic range, providing greater flexibility during color grading in post-production. The second option is ProRes RAW HQ 12-bit MOV. And again, you have the option of SDR and NLOG. This is a much bigger file than the NRAW 12-bit. And it offers a flat color profile as well. And it's very flexible during color grading in post-production. But the file size is just huge, and it's gonna eat up your storage so fast. The next option is ProRes 422 HQ 10-bit MOV. This gives you a smaller file size compared to ProRes and NRAW. Next option, H.265 10-bit. You have the option of SDR, HLG, and NLOG. Next option, H.265 8-bit MOV. And if you don't want to do any color grade and you just want to post these videos, 8-bit videos, into social media, and you don't care about sometimes having artifacts and color banding, just go ahead and use this codec. And at last, we have H.264 8-bit MP4, which is a little bit bigger in size than the H.265 8-bit. Now let's go to frame size, and we're gonna start with NRAW 12-bit. In NRAW 12-bit, you can shoot 6K at 60 frame all the way down to 24 FPS frame per second at 60K, and then you're going to go to 4K 60, 50, and all the way down to 24. And if you want to shoot 120 frames per second at 4K, it's not going to be a full frame anymore. It's going to be a crop, and it's going to be in DX mode. So you can shoot 4K 120, 100, 60, 50, 30, 25, and 24. Now let's go to ProRes HQ 12-bit. You can shoot 6K, but you cannot shoot 6K at 60. You can start with shooting at 30 frames per second, 25, 24, and then you go to 4K 60, 50, 30, 25, 24. When you get to 4K 60, then again, it's not going to be a full frame. It's going to be in crop mode. So 4K 60 cropped, 50, 30, 25, 24. Let's try ProRes 422HQ 10-bit. In ProRes 422HQ 10-bit, you can shoot in 5.4K at 30 frames per second, 25, 24, and you get to 4K at 60, 50, 30, 25, 24. We get to Full HD 1080p, 120 frames per second, 100, down to 50 frames per second. H.265 10-bit. Again, you have the 5.4K, 60 frames per second, 50, 30, 25, 24, and you get to 4K, 120 frames per second, 100, 60, 50, 30, and 25, 24, and then you get to Full HD 1080p in 240 frames per second, 200, 120, and 60, 50, 30, 25, 24. With H.265 8-bit codec, you get 5.4K at 60, 50 frames per second, 30, 25 down to 24. Then we go to 4K at 120 frames per second, all the way down to 24. And then we have Full HD at 240 frames per second, all the way down to 24. When using codec H.264 8-bit, you have 1080p, 60 frames per second, 50, all the way to 24 frames per second. And then in Full HD, if you choose 1080x4 at 30 frames per second, you get the slow motion, 4 times slow motion. So it's going to be 120 frames per second. So this is going to be slow motion, 100 frames per second. And this is going to be something like 120. The point is, if you shoot at, let's say, 30 frames per second times 40 slow motion, you don't need to slow this down, the footage, in the post-production. It's already in slow motion. So let's go to video quality. Put it on normal. If you want to shoot something, a commercial video or something in high end, you can choose high quality. Image area is going to be FX. ISO sensitivity setting, I put it on maximum sensitivity 6400. White balance, you can put it on auto, and sometimes it is better, if your light is changing, you can choose the K or color temperature, and in daylight, usually you can put it on 5600, and inside, depending on the lighting, you can use something like 3200, 2800, depending on the color temperature of the lights inside. Set picture control. If you choose SDR, you can use the set picture controls. I rather to put it on standard or flat. Video flicker reduction. If you're in the United States, put it on 60 Hertz. In Europe, it's 50 Hertz. Metering is going to be matrix. Focus mode, AFF. And AF area mode is going to be auto area AF. Autofocus and manual focus subject detection options. I'll put it on auto, but if you want, you can choose people, animal, vehicles, and airplanes. And manual focus subject detection area is going to be all. Vibration reduction. If you have your camera on a tripod and it's stable, you can turn this off. But if you're shooting handheld, just put it on sport. Electronic vibration on. Now we are done with the setting, and the camera is ready to shoot video. Once you have finished configuring your settings, you can save them to Nikon user banks labeled as U1, U2, and a U3 on some cameras. Nikon Z8 and Z9 have 4 of them. To learn how to save your settings, watch this video of mine over here. In addition to the main menu, Nikon offers 2 customizable menus called My Menu and I Menu. To access My Menu, you have to navigate through the main menu, while I Menu can be accessed simply by pushing the I Menu in the back of the camera. Let me show you how to customize this fantastic feature. And to get more information on how to customize iMenu, you can watch this video of mine right here. Pressing the I button on the back of the camera opens a menu with 12 different settings. You can adjust any setting by highlighting it and pressing the OK button. If your camera has a touch screen, you can simply tap the setting after highlighting it. To customize iMenu, go to Main Menu, go to pencil icon, Custom Setting menu, go to Video, and G1 is Customize iMenu. Let's change this airplane mode to, let's say, focus picking. Push OK, and if I get out of the menu and go to iMenu, you can see that airplane mode is changed to focus picking. Just by pushing the OK button, I can turn it on and off and choose different focus picking sensitivity, and also can change the focus picking highlight color: white, blue, yellow, and red. iMenu gives you quick access to your most frequently used settings without going back and forth in the main menu. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you liked it. If you did, just go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. I'm posting a new video every week, so if you subscribe to the channel, you won't miss any of the future videos. If you have any question, just leave it in the comments, and as usual, take good care, keep shooting. I see you later. Cheers.